gentlemen of the press. I feel it's important to call you and address you on the present situation in the state. Yesterday, I made a press release in respect of the current curfew that is imposed on the state. And I want to clarify the issue, I want to clarify on that issue of curfew. It is not intended to cause hardship for anybody, but rather it is intended to douse the tension in the state and to abate the damage, to abate the unrest and the damage that it is causing. You are all aware that in the past 4 days or so, 3 or 4 days now, a lot of things has happened in the state. Our police stations have been burned, and not only police stations, other government establishments have been attacked and burned. But these are establishments that have been there for a very long time. Yes, if people protest, they have right to protest. But when it gets to the extent that public infrastructures are being damaged, then it's no longer protest. And the way it is, it appears probably some people are behind this. And definitely, hoodlums have hijacked the protests. And that is why the government, as a responsive government, a government that is responsive should be able to put measures in place to mellow the situation. And that is why that curfew has been imposed. Now, some of our police stations have been burnt. The protesters, which initially was peaceful, made requests on the government, and the government said, yes, we have acceded to your request. Request will take some time. There are certain things that are not immediate, that cannot be done immediately. And the government has shown positive move in order to address some of those things. The other day, the executive governor of the state came to the state command here on inspection, and it was an impromptu visit. He went to the SARS office. Of course, the SARS office was locked. He inspected the cell, and there was nobody in the cell. And he asked that I should take him round to the police barracks. And we were able to visit 2 or 3 police barracks. We were able to visit 2 or 3 police barracks. And he made promise that he will set machinery in motion to ensure that those barracks are renovated. Now, this is one of the requests made by protesters. Yes, the people want the police that will be responsive to their yearnings. And the government said, yes, we will provide the kind of police that you want. The people said, yes, they don't want SARS. The government said, yes, SARS is disbanded. So, will requests become endless? We want a country where things will work very well. We don't want a country where there will be breakdown of law and order, anarchy. And I just want to sound a note of warning at this stage, because as things are going, if people continue to damage and destroy the infrastructures that has taken so much money, so much effort by the government to put in place, when the dust is settled, do you think it will be very easy to put back these infrastructures again? If you said you want to destroy police institution in the state, because I'm in Imo State, if you want to destroy police institution in Imo State, if you have problem, who are you going to go to solve your problem? People call me during this period of emergency that they're having one issue or the other, but I couldn't listen to them because I have to face this one that we're having. Because I believe that this one is more important than any other one. So if you destroy all the police stations that you have, yes, I agree. If police have done something, if policemen have done something wrong in the past, yes, we have procedure for dealing with such issues. Even it's one of the requests by the people that they should set up an inquiry, which the government have decided to set up. So what requests have been made by the people in respect of this protest that have not been done? And initially, we were saying it, that protest, when you want to do this kind of thing, apply to the police. He said, no, we have right to protest without applying to police. Of course, the order is there. The Public Order Act is there to regulate these things. But then, the police did not want to be fussy about it. But it is now dawning on all of us now. Because when all the institutions that we have are destroyed, you are creating more, the people that are doing this are creating more unemployment. They are not helping the situation. They are drawing us back. They are creating unemployment in the state. And when you create unemployment, you have more people that will be idle. You may think that you are fighting a right cause. But when you look back and you discover that this cause is being hijacked, is it not better to honor and to see how you can adjust things so that the state will run smoothly? We are all in it. If we damage all the infrastructures that we have, then if we damage all the infrastructure that we have and everything that we need to rely on, the facilities that we need to use for ourselves, if we damage everything, then what's next? If somebody is being, if somebody is kidnapped, for instance, if somebody is robbed, who are you going to call on? Is it these people that are damaging government infrastructures that you call upon to come and arrest armed robbers for you? It is people that are doing all these things, destroying government establishments, that you call upon to come and arrest and to arrest kidnappers for you. You may have issues with the police. The public may have issues with the police. But the best way to go about it is not by destroying the infrastructures that we have on the ground, both government infrastructures and the one that police has. So if you destroy all the police stations in the state, if you cheapen your policemen and you have issues in future, these policemen that you have ridiculed, that you have stabbed, that you have killed, that you have lowered their morale, you will still go back to these policemen to come and make arrests for you, to come and arrest armed robbers, to come and arrest kidnappers. And you want them to feel proud to do that. We have to think about this. This spate of attacks and attacks on the police station has to stop. The people should not allow themselves to be used, because those people that are using them, they are people that has, but they want to destroy. They don't want to. If it's a peaceful protest, everybody will see to be peaceful. But if it's a protest that now starts involving life, people are dying, and people are dying, structures are being destroyed, it's no longer peaceful. So, I think at this stage, I want to apply. I want to appeal to parents. I want to appeal to guardians. I want to appeal to those ones that are law-abiding. To make sure that we do the right thing. Because if you continue this attacks, there will come a time when you will not have anywhere to run to again. It's all of us that are in it. It's not yes, they are pursuing the police now. They should start pursuing the members of the public. When they finish with the police, when they finish pursuing the police, they will start pursuing the members of the public. That time, where will you have that police to run to save you? So, if we were talking about this issue of curfew, 2 policemen were shot and killed, while 3 were injured. 2 or 3 were injured. And I want to also let you know that these people, they shot and killed 2 soldiers at the checkpoint, damaged their vehicles. And at the police stations, they burnt exit vehicles too. Not only police stations that were burnt, even the exit vehicles that were in the police stations were not spared, and all other exhibits, and all the things that are in the station were damaged and destroyed. In respect of the anti-riot deployment, I will not again in the public be telling you how I deploy my men. And because for security reasons, I will not tell you this is how I deploy my men, because the people that are doing these things are criminals. And they are doing this thing to try to destabilize the state. So I will not be playing to the hands by telling the public, by saying it openly that this is how I deploy my men, or this is how I do not deploy my men.